Okay, this is a video on how to use Edulastic math tools to show your work in an Edulastic problem. So here's a practice problem. They give you this equation, N2, which is the formula for the nitrogen molecule. There's 1 mole of that. It's understood when there's no coefficient in front of it. Reacts with 3 moles of hydrogen. The formula for the molecule of hydrogen is H2. That's important. And this reaction makes 2 moles, that's what this 2 shows you, of ammonia. And the formula for ammonia is NH3. So they're asking you how many moles of nitrogen are required to produce 9 moles of ammonia. All right, so this is, you're going to take your data of your 9 moles of ammonia, you're going to build a conversion factor, and then you're going to see that the units cancel and do your math. So let's just, the purpose of this video is to show you how to show your work. All right, not necessarily to teach you how to do this problem. Hopefully you know how to do these problems already. If not, then go back and do some more of the practice problems we gave you. All right, so you start with your 9 moles of ammonia. So you put 9 moles of NH3. So we're going to show you the answer, then we're going to show you how to put the answer using the tools. So you build your mole ratio with your moles of ammonia down the bottom, and you got to get this 2 from the balanced chemical equation. See, the formula for ammonia is NH3. NH3 in the balanced equation has 2 in front of it, so that's why you put a 2 here. Now you're trying to get moles of nitrogen as your answer, so that's what goes in your numerator, your moles of N2. So let's find N2, the nitrogen. And there's no number in front of N2, and this is a balanced chemical equation, and when there's a balanced chemical equation, no number is always understood as 1. So that's where we get the 1 from. All right. Then notice the units cancel. Moles of ammonia cancel here and here, and then the moles of nitrogen don't cancel. That's great. So our answer is going to be moles of nitrogen. Now we can do the math. 9 times 1 is 9, divided by 2 is 4.5. All right, so now that you know what the answer is supposed to look like, now when you're doing these problems, one way to do it, and I recommend this, is to write your answer on a piece of paper. And then once you see it all in front of you, then you can type it in using the math tool. So let's do that. The math tool is up here. All right. So click on that square root with the X sign in it, and that calls up your math tools. Now, first thing you have to do is pick your pattern of what you want to do, because your answer is a given quantity of 9 moles times a fraction. So look at these different patterns here. Which one of this looks like a quantity times a fraction? You can pause the tape if you need more time to do it, because I'm going to tell you in just a minute. 3, 2, 1. There we go. This one here, if you pick that one here, you're right. So you click on it. And then this changes up here in the bar. Now notice where the cursor is flashing, we're in before the fraction. So that's where we want to put 9 moles of ammonia, before the conversion factor fraction. So we'll type that in. You can use this keypad here, or you can use the keyboard pad on your computer. So we'll put 9 MOL. I'll put a space to make it look better, and put capital N, that's important, capital H. And now I need to type in a subscript 3. So before you do that, click on the subscript tool. Then see this little gray box is where the subscript will go. So, but you got to click on that box, and when you click on it correctly, it will disappear. So there, not yet. Up, see it disappeared, and my cursor's down below. Now I can type in the 3. All right, so let's do our fraction now. The numerator is 1 mole of nitrogen. So again, I'll click on the gray box until it disappears. Now I'm in the numerator, and I'll type in 1 space MOL nitrogen, capital N. Now I need the subscript 2, so I'll click on the subscript tool and click on the little box until it disappears, and there we go. 1 mole of N2. Now I'm ready for the denominator, 2 moles of ammonia. So I'll carefully, when you scroll over the symbols thing, it pops up. Just ignore that. So I'll click on that gray box and make it disappear, and type in 2 space MOL space, and I'll put ammonia, capital N, capital H. Now I need a subscript 3. So click on the subscript tool, and I get 3. Now I'm ready to do equals. Now if I press equals right away, it's going to be in the wrong spot. It's going to be next to the subscript. So let's not do that. Let's move the cursor up here, right near the equation line. I'll hit a space bar a couple times to make it look pretty. Then I'll type in my equals, space bar. Now I could type in the final answer, which was 4.5 mol nitrogen, capital N, subscript 2. So click on the subscript tool, click on the gray box, make it go away. 2. All right, so there you go. Now press OK, and your answer will be put in the problem like that. There we go. So that's all there is to it.